Hello everybody, welcome back to Starcom Unknown Space. I'm sitting here, I think, in the Kiernan space. At least I tacked into here. There's a big battlefield over there. A couple of stars up here I haven't seen, so that's where I'm going to head off over to right now. Probably should be heading back to Starcom base, Seleno station. But yeah, I want to search around a little bit. Oh wait. Good news, everyone. Remember the berries that that just looked like other berries? Well, I've applied their mimicry to solve Seleno's coffee shortage. Okay. I withdraw my previous remarks about berries. Funny. Let's fly over this way. Little humor in here, that's good. Don't know what I'm going to find over here. Gotta think about re-engineering this ship. I do have a lot. I think I have a decent amount of only 100 research right now. But I do have a good amount of resources right now. I think one of my sticking points is definitely going to be iridium and neutronium. Those are ones that I really need to get more of. Oh, yeah, it happened again. I think I figured out what's going on here. Our own systems are attacking themselves. Remember that fractal ice fragment we recovered that required additional analysis? Yeah. The artifact itself was harmless, but the data it contained caused our systems to run amok when they tried to analyze it. We need to get back to Seleno and take them offline for a hard reset. Okay. I guess that's where we're going. Any risks to Seleno? To Seleno? No, we'll isolate the systems. But we need the lab's computers. I'm concerned about potential lethal levels of condescension from Dr. Rama on the topic of information hazards. Okay. Yeah, well, that means I gotta go back over here to the wormhole gateway. I'll have to come and hit those systems later. Come on, let's go, go, go. Feels so slow right now. Alright, let's head back to Seleno then. I have a feeling Dr. Rama is going to want to talk to me. Probably should talk to these guys again too. Oh, they've done some upgrades. Oh yeah, definitely done some upgrades. Huh. Lieutenant Milton used some resources from our pact with the Goyer to upgrade our combat capabilities. We've also had the benefit of tech upgrades you've researched. The Devout won't want to mess with us again. I wonder if... Let's ask some questions. Sure, haven't done this yet. There's some references to an Ophidian race that was particularly independent, but eventually cowed into submission by the Empire's chariots. Unclear if it's the same faction, though. Have you come across any references to the Nemoyan? They were considered a minor species that reached space during the late Empire, followed soon after by the Kiernans. Both were treated as minor vassal states, although the Nemoyans were considered senior and had more representatives in the bureaucracy. As the Empire declined, their strengths grew relative to the rest of the Empire. I've noticed that as a recurring pattern and have formed a hypothesis. Civilizations that joined late did not have as much time to become dependent on their technologies and were better prepared for their sudden loss. Many of the older civilizations may have vanished completely. Have you learned anything about who controlled the Empire? Excellent question. The name Empire implies an emperor, but if we look closer at the Universal Translator's matrices, we can see that the word was chosen to reflect a hegemonic power. If the empire had an emperor, they were never referred to past the mid-period. By the late period, the empire was controlled through a complex power-sharing contract between several factions, including the legions, academics, and trade guild, plus an enormous bureaucracy. We found the wreckage of a remnant ship. I know, that's very exciting. As soon as your ship pinged Seleno, I downloaded your logs. But what caught my attention was that brass pillar you found. One of the records we found in our data review describes the brass fragment of a Telonian awaiting restoration, followed by some missing text, the Starlance, and the Starlance. There's also what looks like a map, but I'm not sure how to interpret it. The scale is all wrong, and referencing document claims it would take a century to sail around east to west, but never by north to south. I'll send the details to Ensign Pricks in case you find a planet with such weird topology. Okay. Oof, almost crashed in. They definitely did some upgrading for sure. I like what they've done there with the front. Let's talk to the Goyer. Trade. Okay, what do you know about the Kiernan? They have been on the verge of war with their rivals, the Nemoyan, for many years. Rumors say they have limited telepathic abilities, but perhaps they started the rumor. We do some trade with them. They very recently acquired some remnant artifacts, but we could not persuade them to sell. Now, what do you know about the Nemoyan? A proud civilization, but their progress is stunted by their ambitions. They rose in power during the twilight of the Empire, but since then the Kiernan have been ascendant. This long rivalry consumes too much of their resources, in our opinion. Okay, let's trade. What was I needing? I needed more iridium. That's not bad prices for iridium. I also need more neutronium. Those are a little more expensive, a lot more expensive. But these guys take silver, so that's pretty good. I got a lot of silver. Sell this down to 1,000. Gives me a little bit more. Let's buy a few more. Wow, that's only one that I can buy there. Buy a few of these. I do need more neutronium too. Okay, I think that's enough. We'll execute those trades. Let's leave. Let's head over to Soleno. Let's get yelled at by Dr. Rias. I think it's Rias. I can't remember. We'll find out when we get here. Dr. Rama, that's who that is. Let's talk to Lieutenant Milton first. More resources have arrived from that dust refinery. I saved some for you. A bunch of silver, titanium, and platinum. Great. Nothing else right now? Oh, let's talk again. Thank Rhea for me. Even the small amount of coffee the commissary had was using super stale beans, and synthcaf is an abomination. Okay. On an unrelated note, my team has finally finished dismantling the last of the construction struts on the pylons. This frees up some titanium. Okay. All right, Dr. Rama. I understand that your biomed officer has solved Soleno's coffee shortage via the application of a survey discovery. This is a positive development. Are you a big coffee drinker? No, its stimulating effects disrupts my concentration, but the shortage has caused a noticeable decline in productivity among my staff. Since it has been alleviated, they managed to get through some of our data backlog. If Lieutenant Rhea wishes to transfer to my lab, I would approve it. Rhea is a vital member of the Iron Maiden's crew, but I'll pass along the compliment. Please do. My staff are competent, but lack a certain degree of lateral thinking. Was there anything else? Log backlog. Dr. Rama has transmitted the findings her team extracted from their data backlogs. More research. Okay, yeah, two things. Cover U has informed me about the CIE device. I was attached to the team at Groombridge that developed the device, so naturally I am aware. The prospect of being permanently stranded in this universe is not too distressing to me personally. There is more to learn in a lifetime here than back home. I suspect most of the crew here do not share my indifference, but since I am prohibited from informing them, I cannot conduct a proper survey. But I do have concerns about the plan. Since we don't really understand why this universe remains tethered to our own, I am less certain that we know how to untether it. Okay. Our computers seem to be acting up. Ensign Gleese thinks we need a hard reset. Acting up? Is this ironic? Is this ironic understatement? Or is this ironic understatement? Question mark. Okay. The Iron Maiden is having an anaphylactic attack from ingesting hostile data. You could have destroyed her. Well, also us. If I threw a vacuum flask, I could hit 3 lab assistants who know enough to add a Kolmogori filter before adding computational resources to an analysis of unknown data. Crew is replaceable. We only have 2 ships. I wonder how often she conducts that experiment. I will supervise Gleese's hard reset of the Iron Maiden systems. This kind of threat was avoidable, even if you haven't been following Captain Dawson's reports. Okay, thanks. That's all for now. Okay, we do have a little bit more research. We've got 160 points. Let's see what we want to do. Oh, hard reset complete. We should be safe from any further damage events. Great. Still got the Dreadnought to research, but I haven't even built the cruiser hull yet. Maybe I should do this to do some repairing quicker. Need some new drives. These are, yeah, like when can I find this new technology, I wonder? Antimatter bigger reactors, antimatter traps, max energy reserve. Okay, that's not too bad. Not worried about the tractor beam right now. They seem to be fine. Survey efficiency just improves that scanning speed. Not worried about that. Can't do anything with fixed guns right now. Missiles, I can do something with this. Could have them faster turning or additional range. Let's have additional range on them. And that's what I'll do. Just add to the missiles. Since I now have the triple missiles, if I go here, ship systems, I got the Swarm. The Swarm actually fires off 3 missiles. So, yeah, that'll be good. Better range. Okay, now that we've done that... Oh, based on Dawson's report, I think the ice fractal was an attempt to create a sort of vacuum to an informational hazard. But I can't think of a way to safely figure out the details without risking our systems again. Okay, let's definitely not do that. That's all finished. Anything new pop up? No. So I do want to head over to the mystery, I guess, systems over here. Let's start that going. Oh, these guys are going to get in the way. Autopilot is great when there's nothing in the way. I'll just zoom around. This should be far enough away. Let's start heading through space. Puttering along. There must be, gotta be some other things I can discover to fill in those last bits of research that I haven't seen. I'm sure there's other things to research as well. There's a bunch of question mark ones too, and every once in a while something new pops up, like the missiles, the laser systems, the fixed guns as well. So just gonna encounter more and do more research, I guess. A little over halfway there. Hopefully start seeing something pop up soon. Don't tell me there's nothing. No, there's stuff here. Oh, there's another set of systems over there too. Let's go over this way. 4 planets to look at over here. Take over manual control. Oh yeah, Raider Scout. Raiders, Red Raiders? Is that Red Raiders over here? Looks like it. Well, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's something here. Let's send in the team. Nope, can't do it yet. These guys are not much of a worry. slightly bigger, but still not worried about them. Yeah, those look like the Red Raiders again. Let's take them out so we don't have to worry about them, and I can finish the survey here. Oh, it's such a tiny little station. They used to be so scary. Grab the stuff. Tactical analysis confirms these are the original Red Raider drones we encountered soon after arriving. Not so much a matter of the, not so much a match for the Iron Maiden now. No, not at all. Can definitely take them out with ease. All right, let's see what's on this rocky planet. A half dozen ancient containers litter the landscape. Judging from the markings, these once held armaments and munitions. Well empty, the containers themselves are made of a small but non-trivial amount of titanium. So it's got some titanium. New theory on why the Empire fell. Lack of recycling. Look at this wasted metal. As the team breaks down the crates, Lieutenant Kepler spots a data crystal lying a few meters away from the on the flat ground, as if deliberately thrown. It contains a decrypted message fragment. To Colonel Jairak, I think that is, the disaster at Abistar. What should have been a straightforward negotiation with some fanatics ended with the death of every subordinate under your command. Whether your genetic enhancements or training has failed, I do not know, but the First Legion will handle the situation now. There are reports of a similar situation developing at the Academy near Core. Terminus is the nearest ship. We expect a better performance from you against unarmed academics. Autoclave protocol is authorized. Retrieve any surviving research projects. They also should be in possession of a fragment from... I remind you, your progeny are anxiously awaiting your return at the garrison, where you will... something. Interesting. Let's head over to this one. Ocean world over there, I think. See what's on the ocean planet. Oh, it's a lunar over there, okay. Oh, it's a terrestrial. Boy, it sure looks like an ocean to me. The planet has numerous fallen Empire arcologies. Yeah, across its surface. From the lander's approach, it is clear that many of them are actively being searched, presumably by the devout. Following the same path through the structure as the looted city, the team finds an identical chamber. This one, however, has a single artifact sitting incongruently within it. So I got a sphere in jade cradle. Let's return the ship and let's analyze that quick. Oh, as close as my crew. I'm still a little ways away. And analyze that. The sphere has a large network of connections at the 50 pictometer scale. Probably some kind of computer. I've seen an image of this item somewhere. I think the records the Alethea uncovered. Captain Dawson might recognize it. Okay, so I should probably take it over to her. Let's go here first, and then we'll go over to the lunar one. From there. Unsurprisingly, I think I've 2, maybe 3 gas giants out of all the ones I've seen have had something. Nothing there either. Okay. Let's head over to the yellow star over here. And we do have those stars up there. We seem to be going into uncharted space. Or at least space that doesn't have any jumps or flingers. I wonder if I even need these turrets anymore. What if I got rid of these turrets and put on more lasers? That might be an idea. Probably drain my batteries way too quick, but might be an idea. There's the star popping in. Okay, we got a couple planets over here. Desert. Oh, there's a flinger. And a terrestrial. Let's head over to this desert planet first. saw something pop there. Yeah. Red Raiders again. Lots of them. Holy jeez. Good way to collect resources. I don't mind this. Yeah. Tear them to shreds. Scan while I'm picking up resources. There's something on this planet. And one more little bit of resources over here. Probably some copper. Yeah. Let's send the team in over here. Oh, got another guy popped up over there. The surface of this planet is close to the melting point of lead, pushing envirosuits to the limit. The team rushes to investigate the anomaly. A compact burst relay antenna designed to retransmit messages between some distant source and a nearby location. The last few messages it received are already degrading. Rot something adapted to the modified design too quickly. Credible threat. Revert to something design. 3811 remaining. Standby auto defend. Interesting. This relay is operating at the edge of its thermal limits, likely by design. Any message will be automatically erased by the ambient temperature within a few months, even if the system fails. Okay. Let's head over this one. That relay won't last long in that environment, and it can't have been there for more than a year or two tops. Interesting. Start heading down this way. Looks like there's a couple scouts over there. 100% not something to worry about. I could probably just let my lasers take care of them, in fact. But it's fun to blast. Yeah. Exactly what I expected to happen. Yeah, it is fun to just take these guys out quick. Oh, another little station over there. And scan this before I go to that station. Let's actually deploy the team before I go there too. The atmosphere of this planet is thick with fine particles, likely from mass producing of ore, likely to feed this automated factory. It is larger, but otherwise identical to the one producing Red Raider drones the team shut down earlier. This one has deactivated on its own, probably from exhausting the nearby ore supply. There's nothing of value to recover, and the technology is the same. Ensign Gleese does note one curious fact. When this factory stopped, it was producing both the original Red Raiders and the more advanced models at the same time. Why would you build an inferior weapon when you had the designs and resources for a better one? I don't know. Fire off my missiles. Yeah, happy with the missiles now. They definitely do a lot more damage. It's a lot more... I want to go to the flinger. Looks like I can't target. There we go. Targeted the flinger finally. Oh, let's turn the shields off. Yeah, missiles can definitely do a lot more damage now. And off we go. So it should be taking us over to these ones that I saw earlier. Let's hope there is a warp gateway in this area. From there. Definitely lots of Red Raiders in this region. Send the team in before they get over here. Perfect. The impressive decay of the fallen Empire architecture never ceases to amaze, although at this point it's becoming less and less illuminating. Vast, white, and almost devoid of distinguishing features, the team could spend decades exploring its catacombs. This example, at least, has recently been the site of some organized encampment. A small cache of weapon systems suggests to a possible temporary military staging area. Titanium and a lot of yttrium. Great. Right. You guys gonna come at me? No, you're kind of flying away. Let's go after these ones over here first, then. I feel like the neighborhood bully right now. These guys are not tough. Not a challenge. My current design. More of a resource factory for me. Oh, that's a bit better. Fire there. How about that? And then there. Keep targeting. Let's back up and get that resources. There we go. Perfect. With these ones, yeah, growing my supply of aluminum specifically really quickly. I still have to study this planet. I do. Oh, something on this desert. The anomaly turns out to be some unusually high bauxite deposits embedded in an exposed cliff face. The lander's refiner is able to extract a modest amount of aluminum. That's not a modest amount, that's a lot. Man, yeah, I'm up to 1,500 aluminum now. Where's the close stuff? Okay, so that's right there. So let's just take out the outpost then. Fire the missiles from here. Yep. That was pretty easy. And we'll come around and survey these planets. This one first. Then that other system's not too far away. Nothing there. Get onto the desert planet here. That's an ice planet over there, okay. Not so rocky too, okay. Nothing with that one. Let's head over to the ice planet. Man, nothing. Okay. Well, let's head up here. Oh, who's that? Is that Whiskamug or somebody? It's a big ship. Which will pop again. Maybe not. Oh. Kieran Cruiser. I don't want to... No, I don't want to do that. Let's head over to the cruiser. Who are you running away from? Oh. Another relay. Another burst relay. The recoverable fragments of the message translate as portal code from Nemoyan will allow us passage but no safe refuge. Rendezvous at Void Redoubt. Okay. Oh, and the Moyan battle cruiser there. Ooh, cause it to spin even more. Versus a Kiernan cruiser. Okay, are my missiles long range enough for this? Wow, that guy's big actually. He's lost most of his stuff. Oh, weird little glitch there. That's working. Let's take out those engines. And the rest of them. Nice. The battle cruiser is pretty big. It's bigger than me, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. Now that the war is... Oh, no, these guys. Now that the war has started, the Kiernan continue to press our borders. But the threat to our homeworld is diminished. Okay. Anything you want to trade? They like gold. That's a better price for neutronium instead of 40. I like that. And iridium's fairly cheap too. The rest is also cheap. Let's take this down to 1200. Gives me 34. Get a few of those. And let's get a couple of those. Still have 35 gold, that's fine. And communications. I'm gonna head off to this system now. Yeah, those are much bigger engines than what I have. Looking forward to getting those. Let's head over to this terrestrial here. So that is terrestrial. Anything? Oh, there's another flinger. That's good. Oh, who's that over there? Probably some more Nemoyans. Let's see what's on this planet. This lush planet is home to several Kiernan colonies. The Kiernan appear to live in widely dispersed settlements. Their technology is heavily based on some very interesting bioengineered trees. Kiernan trees. The trees act as both a data network and fabrication system. They are capable of growing not only food and medicine, but complex objects as well. Okay. The team is unable to locate any Kiernan. A nearby settlement shows signs of having evacuated just prior to their arrival. Okay, they're a bit afraid of us. Understandably so. I'm kind of just tearing them apart. But, hey, they started this. How's my crew doing? 17 off getting a level here. Oh. The emissary again. I might be fully into Kiernan space here. Oh, whoops, sorry. Ooh, something on the ice planet too. Let's send the team down. Okay, yeah, nitrogen or uranium on the nitrogen again. The sluggish nitrogen. Chunk of uranium. Good. Desert, a gas giant, and another gas giant. Well, let's see what's on the desert here. That's the closest one. Nothing. Gas giant. Nothing. Last gas giant, then I think I'm going to have to take a break here. Nothing. Alright. So, there's the flinger that I'm going to take. I see anything? No, it's just going to fling me off into the side. So much empty space here. I'm really curious if there's anything in the middle there. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to have to make a cut here. So if you enjoyed yourself, please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.